One of the most common questions I get asked is Striker Sting worth taking to 4 stars? And for me, the answer is a resounding yes. Attitude Era, Power Gem guy. So your trainers that we're looking for here are George the Animal Steel and Striker Triple H, Corporate Triple H, running yellow, green, green. Don't use the finisher here, the sub. We're going to use that yellow move as our de facto finisher. It's a choose move that you get at 4-star with Sting. So we get a green match turn 1, and now watch what happens here. 18 power gems go out on the board, turn 2 with a green match. The first 9 we get to choose. The other 9 are random. And now it's all about watching his health dwindle as we try to load up that yellow. 43k per move coming off of him if all the power gems stay up there. So we've got our yellow that gives us a choose green. Now watch how we need to strategically place these greens. You want to build it so that you create a 5 match for your next turn. We make that 5 match, gets us another dose of the power gems, and acts as our finisher to move that pin bar. So that's a pretty typical, on a really nice board, Sting victory against a 4-star. See him in action again here, this time against Mr. Perfect. Same setup, Steel and Triple H. We get our green again on turn 1, and on turn 2 our 18 power gems are going to go on the board. Try to place these gems on ones that you don't think are going to get broken. You can either group them together on one side or the other, or what I like to do is put them on a color that neither you or the opponent are looking to break. In this case, red is fair game, black is fair game. He's not going to be looking to break either of those colors, so most of your power gems should survive. Still looking to build that yellow. Now we've got it loaded. There's only one green on the board here, so when we get our choose, we're not going to be able to make the potential for a 5 match because there's only one green on the board. So what we'll try to do here is as much damage as possible, create a row break, let the power gems do their damage. And then hopefully this finishes him off. He's only got a couple hundred left. He shouldn't be able to kick out of this. So that's a couple of matches where we get our green match, the power gems go out, we grind them down, and looking for that yellow to become our finisher. So when you initially look at Sting, you see that choose move that you get at 4, and you think, okay, why am I not using Enzo to get that choose move off first? You know, Steel's what we've been using. So let's have a look at Enzo on him. So instead of a green match on turn 1, you're looking for a yellow match, which we get. So on turn 2, our choose green move is going to be set to go. But remember in those previous matches, because we used Steel and we got a match on turn 1, we're putting our 18 power gems on the board out there on turn 2. This way, we're a turn behind. So we made our 5 green match. So we're gonna get 9 of those power gems out on turn 2, but we're sort of half a turn behind of where we are with Steel and a turn 1 match, as opposed to Enzo on a turn 1 match. So it works. I've used it in a feud. I think it was the Carl Anderson feud that gave a 2 MP bonus for yellow. So Sting in that one with Enzo you were getting all his moves off on turn 1 because his yellow was fully charged from the get-go. Strategically place the greens to get your 5 match, and you're getting all 3 matches off on turn 1. In that feud, I was killing 3-star golds and some 4 stars on turn 1. But you can see, because of that, not getting those power gems out early, we're sort of a turn behind. It leads a longer match here. Mark Henry's probably not going to beat us. He's not the quickest powerhouse. So it's something you can use opponent specific, or when you're getting that bonus. The Enzo build is not wrong. I just prefer the steel build and getting those 18 power gems out there right away. One place where it is okay to use Enzo is when you're facing lower opponents. If you're doing a feud where you're facing mainly 3-star golds with your Sting instead of 4 stars, use Enzo, but get Triple H out of there because you don't need to grind down with the power gems. Throw ADR in there. That makes our choose 3 into a choose 7. So we're just looking for quick damage here. And folks, I'm just putting this video in here because, watch this. This has nothing to do with Sting gameplay, what happens here. This was just the cascade of all cascades on turn 1. It just keeps going and going. So, and it's not even done yet. So watch when the loot gems go on the board at the end of this match. 18 loot gems going out there. And you thought the cascades were done? No. I've never seen something like that when I've been playing. I don't get that kind of luck. Anyway, so back to what we were planning here, which was the Enzo with ADR build against a 3-star gold. And we're just looking for quick damage. We're using him like any turn 2 guy with a choose move. Now he's not a power gem guy anymore. So we get our turn 1 yellow match. Now on turn 2, we're going to put 7 greens where we want on the board. Looking for maximum damage, maximum chaos. Against Rock Showboat, this should be enough. A little cascade again. So 80k damage there on turn 2 against a Showboat. That's going to work. So there's a few options with Sting. Again, Steel Triple H is my preferred build for 4-star matches. But to answer the question people ask, enhance with confidence.